Hello everyone, today is December the 7th and I'm here with decorating the tree. The other day we had bringing home the tree, so he brought home the tree, and now decorating the tree, this little bear is going to decorate. And she's got her Christmas decorations with her. She's in her velvet jacket and she's ready to go. And she's always really been interested in Italy, so we're going to talk about Rome today. We're just going to break it down. My name is Mary Weber, Travel Guru Girl and Caprice Girls on the Go. And so the Romans were famous. They conquered it was the Roman Empire. So they conquered a lot of countries, cultures, etc. And so they built a vast, enormous roadway system, and that enabled people to travel. They were also, they had summer villas, they had thermal baths, they invented streams of water, running water. And they loved entertainment. So of course they had the Colosseum. Many people would come to the Colosseum to watch the entertainment. And so it was a very large empire, basically. And for a first timer to go to Rome, there's lots to see and do, lots of history. So I would recommend that you take a tour. And if not a full tour, then some guided tours when you're there. If you're on a cruise, what you might want to consider is that most often if you're on a cruise, you're on the coastline, they take you into Rome. Sometimes you only have 4 or 5 hours in Rome and that's it. So I would go to Rome first if I'm going to take a cruise from Rome to other destinations and spend 2 or 3 days there so that I could get the most out of my trip there. Metro is very easy in Rome. There's 2 main lines, so again, it's quite easy to get around. I would take the on-off bus. If you're not taking a guided tour, then take the on-off bus, because of course you have commentary as you go by the sites. You can get off and visit or not, or just stay on the bus during the whole time and get an overview of the whole place. So again, that's a good way to see it. Now, the Colosseum is one of the most famous things that you see there. So don't drive by, make sure you take a guided tour. It was erected in approximately 80 AD, and this is where you saw a lot of the gladiators, and you probably see TV shows with that in mind. So don't just drive by, make sure you take a guided tour. Next thing is the Circus Maximus, and that's the big fields, a massive area, arena where they had the chariot races, and they've done some redevelopment of that area, so you can just see how vast it was, and you can just imagine the people sitting there and cheering the chariot races on. Next to the Roman Forum, and this was a center of ancient Rome where you had the markets and courts and temples, that sort of thing. So again, walking through here probably will mean nothing to you other than you'll see a bunch of rooms unless you have a guided tour. So that's really well worth it when you're going to these ancient places that had such an impact on history. St. Peters Basilica, of course, the center of Catholicism. Of course, you can see it from most points in Rome. And of course, attached to it is the Vatican Museums. And Vatican Museums are approximately 4.5 miles of museums with many exhibits, 70,000 to be more precise. And so if you were to go in here, unless you're really an art expert, then perhaps you should take a guided tour here as well. And then they'll also take you into the Sistine Chapel, where Michelangelo created his beautiful ceiling. You'll have time to just admire all of this amazing artwork that he did. Once you leave the Sistine Chapel, then, again, they'll take you through various parts of the museums and give you some history. Another part of Rome that you don't want to miss is the Pantheon. It's the largest unreinforced dome in the world. It was created in 125 AD. It has this huge oculus or circle in the ceiling, and it's the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world, and no one really knows how they were able to accomplish this during that time period. Then we have the Trevi Fountain, and of course you've probably seen this in movies or heard of it or seen pictures. Again, you throw a coin over your shoulder, make a wish. It's a beautiful area, very crowded, but make sure that you hold on to your belongings because usually there's lots of pickpockets. Rome has great food and drinks, so feel free to take the street food and make sure you go in and enjoy a nice long meal. Nothing is rushed. Food should be enjoyed when you're in Rome. The Palatine Hills. So Rome was built on 7 hills. So the Palatine Hill is probably the most famous of those. And again, it would be an area that you'd want to visit. So don't miss out on seeing Rome. In the next few days, I'll also talk to you about other parts of Italy. My name is Mary Weber, and this is Travel with My Christmas Bears. And today we talked about Rome, and on another day, we're going to talk about other parts. And again, mweber@tpi.ca. Thanks for being with us today, and we'll see you